cigarettes laying around the room. I don't mind a little mess, just wanna stay with you.
General quarters.
Anything that we want today. Won't be scared of falling down no more. So take me away to some other place. Don't wanna wait. Oh my Indian summer, take me away. Dying afraid, calling your name. Oh my Indian summer.
Hello everybody and welcome back to a Storytime with Meerton. Today's story is Life with Dax. A story that I made myself, and this is one of the ones that I'm actually quite proud of. I hope you guys are going to be happy. Today's episode will be done up in two parts. The names that I've come up with, you'll most likely hear them in the upcoming roleplay series. So, Canyon Street, I've taken the names of my stories, transferred them over, it has not some occasions Paw Patrol, Navy, terrorism,
Smoke screen
yeah.
set.
The main subject of this story is, I think it's friendship. Friendship and power, and Cola powers, which is children of limited ability. That's the short acronym for children of limited ability, which that includes shape-shifting, telekinesis, telepathic, dowsers, glamorists, and others, which I can't remember, but that'll come to you in future episodes. Yeah, so we'll be stopping after 27th of August 2016. That'll be the end of part 1. So, without further ado,
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
are you all sitting comfortably? Right, I will begin. A Life with Dax. Made by
Torpedoes to
12th
port.
September 2012. Dear Diary, I wish
Our victory is in sight.
1st of August 2013. Today I found myself talking to Dax.
Torpedoes to start.
My cup.
Victory is in sight. Torpedoes to start.
15th of September 2013. Dear Diary, no Dax until tomorrow. He's at school just up the road. 13th of October 2013. Haven't seen Dax in ages. Going to see him tonight. And John. Will she ever stop talking? Lisa and Gideon found some baby foxes, and now they're calling me Daddy. But who's the mum? Who knows? But I'm going with Essie, and Dax, Shannon plus Jonathan. 16th of October 2013. I'm really worried about Dax, Essie and Shannon. They've been captured by Catherine. Bad girl. She picked on the wrong people to hurt. Catherine, watch out. I'm coming. 23rd of July 2014. Dear Diary, yes, the holidays have arrived, and I predict that there'll be adventure, mystery, and fun. More fun with Dax. Yay! 24th of July 2014. Oh man, I know I predicted adventure, but not this soon. Oh help. Catherine is back, and has captured Spook, Lisa, Mia, and Mr. Hind. Not good. This is very bad. Trying to get to Dax. Maybe Catherine got him. Dunno. Oh crap. Lisa has just messaged me to say that Dax is with them. And they're on water. I wonder where. 7th of August 2014. Dear Diary, you'll never guess who's back, but Essie and Shannon. They've heard that Dax got captured again and they've come to help. Don't know about John yet, he hasn't talked to me yet. I can't believe it, but the agency that Mr. Hine works for have sent in a mathematician from LA. His name is Charlie Abs. But they move the boat they're on every 5 minutes. They throw up the
Action stations!
Yay. Can I ever find them? If Catherine wanted to do more damage, why didn't she get Gideon or Luke? 8th of August 2014. Dear Diary, John was meant to be here 3 hours ago, but he hasn't turned up. Has he been captured? 11th of September
Autopilot mode
2014.
enabled.
Dear Diary, we finally rescued everyone today. Phew. We also captured Catherine and I've erased her memories and her power. She now works for me as a film producer on tornadoes in America. th of September 2014. Dear Diary, I think I'm going crazy, but I've just found out that my old rider from high school had a posse of dogs called the Paw Patrol. But recently, Ryder has died due to a car accident, and that I was the heir to the Paw Patrol. So now I've got to remember their jobs. Sky, Pilot, Rocky Recycling, Chase Police, Rebel Construction, Zuma Coast Guard, and Marshall Fire. 15th of October 2014. It's Chase's birthday today. What a day, a lot of cake everywhere. 20th of October 2014. A new pup joined today. His name is Greg, and he is the paramedic of the Paw Patrol. So now there are
Autopilot
8
mode
pups,
disabled.
including Everest, who helps out at the Mountain Rescue Center. 7th of February 2016. With half term turning up with a flick of a hat, I've started to count how many pups I have. So far, there are Sky, Pilot, Rocky Recycling and Mechanic, Chase Police Sheriff, Rebel Construction, Zuma Coast Guard, Marshall Fire and Rescue, Everest Mountain Rescue, Greg Paramedic, and there are 3 more animals. Foxes. My step-sons and daughter. Jeff, Doctor, Todd tow truck driver, and secondary dispatcher. 5th of February 2016. Today I started Rebel working on the port near Station House. Once I bought an old US Coast Guard frigate and an ex-US Navy Omaha class cruiser, the USS Writen. I'm hoping they will be used.
Enemy cruiser detected.
19th of June 2016. Recently I've been a little stressed with both the runway and the USS Wrangling out of commission due to terrorism. We have been low on safety, which is why I've brought in 2 more ex-Navy vessels, an Enterprise-class aircraft carrier, the USS Pear Tree, and a Wicks-class destroyer, the HMS Campbelltown. As the new ships arrive, I've then got to worry about the pups and their safety. Taking terrorism, there is no
Enemy destroyer sunk!
I've got in some equipment to help out Chase and Todd, but there isn't any more equipment. Wait. Oh no. The sound I dread to hear. Chase has pressed his emergency button. 20th of June 2016. When I wrote yesterday at the end, when Chase pushed his emergency button, he and Todd were shot at. They both unhurt, Todd was shaken up. I was surprised to see him back at work this morning. When I asked him why he was back at work so quickly, this is his answer. There is nothing like the thrill of being shot at. Catherine is busy filming Chasing Tornadoes. I've had her doing this for 4 years now, and the films keep getting more and more exciting each year. 21st of June 2016. Today, we found a furry friend in our vents. Thought it was John, but at first Chase and Vixen thought John was a bird's nest, until he woke up, shifted, and said, "What the hell is happening? Why is there a Hoover? Oh hey guys." And we all burst out laughing, as well as Vixen pushes John's face 3 times. John, don't ever change. Also, 27th of August 2016. Disaster today. That the USS frankly suck.
Victory is in
Benefit
sight.
is I've brought in 2 more ships, another overcast class cruiser, which will help them bring me back, and the second Enterprise class carrier, the USS Enterprise. Also, I've been listing ships again. Here is what we've got so far, as well as a list of captains afterwards. USS Enterprise, aircraft carrier. USS Pertwee, aircraft carrier. HMS Warspike, flagship battleship. USS New York, battleship. USS Rangley, cruiser. HMS Campbelltown, destroyer. HMS Campbelltown. HMS Draco, destroyer. Captains, their ships, their XOs. CD equals commander, LT equals lieutenant. But I'm going Rear Admiral Jax Jones. HMS Warspike, C Commander Rocky Jackson. Rear Admiral Dax Jones. USS New York, Commander Richard Jefferson. Lieutenant Commander Gideon Reeder. USS Rangley, Lieutenant Penny Silverstone. Lieutenant Commander Lisa Hardman, HMS Campbelltown. Lieutenant Katie Davis. Commander Luke Reeder, USS Pertwee. Lieutenant Adele Jackson. Commander Mia Adams, USS Enterprise. Lieutenant Jeff Silverstone. Commander Spencer Spook Williams, HMS Draco. Lieutenant Kyle Kite Davis. ABCG, or Adventure Bay Coast Guard, ships and captains. Silver Mist, Zuma Jackson. Shadowstone, Martin Berry. Shallow Coaster, Gemma Biscoff. Shoremaster, Ashley Pine. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of part 1. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye! Hello everybody, and welcome back to Storytime with Rear Admiral Meerton. This is part 2 of a diary story, The Life with Dax. From now onwards, we're going to keep going backwards and forwards through time. So, the first login is at the 6th of July 2017, and we will keep going backwards and forwards through the dates until we finish. And in this area, there is a lot of characters, and are the same as the first half, but a lot of the other characters that I use for second half are characters like Aaron and Lycan, Admiral, Ian, Zane, Gareth, Kim, Lucinda, I think, and Hataya, who's the female human who was once a wolf, and that is, and Dottie. Don't forget Dottie. All these are names from Admiral's Let's Play series. No, not Let's Play. Roleplay series on her channel. Link will be in the description. And it's her characters. The basis for from now on will be the ending of Emerald's Secret, with a twist. Okay? You'll get what the twist is, but if you haven't seen Emerald's Secret, I suggest you pause the video where you are now and quickly go look through all 17 episodes of Emerald's Secret before you finish watching this episode, please. Yeah. Without further ado, let's carry on. Are you all sitting comfortably, ladies and gentlemen? Because I will begin. 6th of July, 2017. I know I haven't written in a while. Well, in like a year. So, let me take you back. Way back to October last year. 14th of October, 2016. Today, me and Dax found out we are not only shapeshifters, we are also werewolves. Part of the Ultima bloodline. A line of the first ever werewolves with the ability to transform humans into werewolves through 2 methods. Both are equally dangerous. and have been known to kill those in question. One is, of course, the one that is most talked about, an Ultima's bite. This is the one of the less dangerous ways to be transformed, though it is still painful. The other method is through the untamed eyes. It is said that if an Ultima keeps in eye contact with you while he has his untamed eyes, you will be in a world of pain. Mother also told us that we have an uncle and a cousin, both under the last name of Lycan. Though she didn't tell us where they are. I wonder if Chase could track them down. And I swear I've heard that name before. October 2016. After having many conversations with Dax, and both of us wanting to find out about our cousin, I decided to track him down with the help from Chase and Todd. 6th of July 2017. So, before I go back to the end of November and start of December, this is where stuff gets really weird. Right before I get told I was an Ultima, I already knew that I was a werewolf. For instance, I spent my 4 years of high school in a class called Werewolf Class, where we learned more about ourselves, our ancestors, and how the werewolf system works with Alpha and Omega stuff. Now, back to wherever we were. 23rd of November 2016. Jackpot! Finally found out who my cousin is. His full name is Aaron Lycan. He lives in the town called Ocassis, and the reason I know him is because he was the alpha male in high school, with the alpha female called Admiral, who also lives with Aaron. Going to try and meet him at the weekend. I've got tons of work to do until then, with keeping up with my ever-growing navy. 26th of November, 2016. Damn you, stupid work! So, I went to go meet my cousin, and when I arrived, I was greeted by a friend and neighbour of Aaron, which to my surprise is Lawrence, also a member of my old high school. Lawrence told me that Aaron, Afmal, Zane, Gareth, Kim, and Lucinda went up to the lodge in the mountains. Which, I remember which lodge it was, because I went to it when I was a toddling wolf pup. Well, I better be on my way up. I got a bad feeling I'm gonna run into adventure. Better call back up. 6th of July, 2017. Yes, I do call for backup, and as soon as I get to the bottom of the mountain, they arrive. 27th of November, 2016. When I get to the bottom of the mountain, my backup arrives in the shape of the pups, Everest, Dax, Lisa, Gideon, Luke, Mia, Spook, and Clive, along with several platoons of soldiers and tanks. Well, I think I'm well equipped, don't you? 20th of November 2016. While me and Dax and Chase scout ahead of the army, we find the lodge, but before I can even go and knock at the front door, there is a motion from inside the lodge. People, a group, all heading towards the door. I quickly find a place to hide in a conveniently placed bush, which just so happens to have a fairy that apparently knows Afmal and releases her name to be Afmal's guardian angel. She agrees to help me with whatever I need and gives me 3 small buttons. She tells me,
when you get a chance, place one of these on anyone, then tap your nose 3 times and say Bigglesworth, and they will be teleported to wherever you need them.
But before she could explain any further, the group of people ran out into the snow. I recognize each of them as being Aaron, Afmal, Zane, Gareth, Kim, and Lucinda. But there is something different about Zane and Lucinda's eyes. They're not their usual colour. I take several sniffs of the air, then I realize, forever potions. But before I can go any further, they take Afmal to one side, and suddenly, poof! Afmal's eyes go from red to green. I mouth, no! Her too? Then suddenly, Aaron reaches for Afmal, but Lucinda uses some sort of spell and shoots Aaron back into the lodge, thumping him against a wooden bench. I mouth, ouch! That's gonna hurt later. Just as I look back, Lucinda is talking to Aaron. I adjust my ears to hear better. I can hear what she is talking about. She's telling Aaron about his bloodline and about the first Ultima. I'm out to Dax, who seems to be in shock. Well, the secret's out. I turn back to the conversation to see it ending and Zane, Lucinda and Admiral walking off. Then, poof, they've gone. And Aaron and Gareth are gone out the front door, running in the general direction of the group of three disappeared into, straight past our bush. I tell Dax we need to go after them. He agrees, and we set off through the forest. Suddenly, we hear a snap of a twig being broken. A real wolf. I snap my fingers at Dax, and he collapses into his wolf form. And the real wolf just walks off as if nothing happened. I shrugged at Dax, then also take my wolf form. We continue trotting through the forest, following Aaron's scent, which is still fresh. We pause as we watch. He's talking to another human that smells of wolf. Then that same wave of scent hits me. Her eyes are green, the same colour as Zane, Lucinda and Admiral's. For a second I think Aaron is in trouble, but I smell no hate on this human. She's fine, I send to Dax. He replies, you better carry on. I'll stay here and welcome our troops. We will set up camp here. Anyways, I see a house up ahead. So I switch from wolf to peregrine falcon with a blink of an eye, and I shoot up over the trees, catching the eyes of Aaron as I fly overhead. Then I land a little rough. Ouch! I really need to practice more, I think, but at this time Aaron is racing towards a cliff. As I follow his gaze, my eyes fix on a shape. A person! Then my eyes adjust. It's Admiral! But then I realise it's only Aaron there. Wait, no Gareth? Where did he go, I think? Then Gareth and Zane's scent goes wafting past. They're downstairs. They'll be fine. But by now, Aaron and Admiral are by the door. I hop down to a pole above the door and notice as Aaron looks at me questioningly. I nod at him, and he walks inside the house. There is talking from inside the house. 3 voices. Aaron, Admiral, and... Oh God, really? Ian? This is bad. I need help badly, I think. It would be really nice if my wingman would hurry up and get here, I sent to Dax telepathically. I'm on my way, Jax. Hold up! Dax replies. After about 3 minutes, Dax arrives, and just as he perches, he sends, Whoop. The secret's out now, completely, I reply. Not completely. If I get a chance, I'll put a button on both Ian and Admiral, but I'm not sure how Aaron would handle it. Wait, maybe I can get through to Aaron telepathically. I start to probe Aaron's mind, but instead of communicating with him, I see what he sees. Admiral walking towards him, trying to stab him with a knife. I back out of Aaron's mind. Dax, get ready, it's showtime, I send to Dax. Then I send to Lisa. Order everyone to general quarters. It's showtime. In which she replies, Already over here. Suddenly, Aaron's running out the door, up to the cliff. Then suddenly, he looks up at me and Dax and nods. Then jumps off the cliff. As quickly as that, me and Dax are in the sky, racing towards Aaron's falling body. We grab him and pull him back up, towards the part of the cliff which has our army. There we sit him down on his feet. I realise he's crying. I look at Dax and return to boy form, but to make things easier, I keep my wolf ears and tail. I say, Well, Aaron Lycan, you certainly had our blood up. Whew. To this, Aaron replies, Who are you? And how did you know I was in trouble? To this, I reply, Well, you have always had fighting in your nature, Alpha, even at high school. Oh, where are my manners? Hello, I'm Jax. This is Dax. We may not look it, but we are your cousins. Aaron looks speechless. So, you're telling me my right-hand werewolf in school was my cousin? But how did you know where I was? To this, I reply, well, I have my ways, mainly because of this little pup, I say as Chase walks up. Aaron looks at him and automatically remembers. Chase? Is that you? To this, Chase replies, yes, it's me, Aaron. You gave us all quite a scare. Jax, the troops are ready to get some action. I look back at the troops, then turn back to Aaron. You want to go show them you're not dead, cuz? To this, Aaron says, but Ian will see your troops and hurt Admiral. At this, Jax chips in. No, he won't see the troops. Jax, do the honours. To this, I reply, of course. I turn to the troops. Attention! Your orders are to follow me. Surround the house. Let's go, men. Follow my lead and cloak up. As we walk, the soldiers and tanks put on their invisibility cloaks. As I walk towards the door of the house, I pause to say over my shoulder, Aaron, maybe put yourself behind the wall until I say, I've got someone who wants to meet you. He agrees, and I knock at the door. It's opened by Ian. He says, do I know you? To this, I reply, Alpha! It's been so long since I last saw you. You probably don't recognize me. Yeah. I'm Jax. I was in your pack at high school. Oh, I need a reason for bothering you, right? I heard you and Admiral got engaged, and I've come to congratulate you. By the way, is Admiral there? It would be so nice to see the alpha female again. Ian's reply to this is, oh, hi Jax. It's great news, isn't it? Yes, I'll just grab her. Admiral, darling, someone is here to see you. A few moments later, Admiral comes to the door. Ah, Admiral, alpha female. So good to see you. Oh, here, have this gift. I hand her a button. I tap my nose 3 times and say, Bigglesworth. Poof. Admiral disappears. So now Admiral's gone, let me introduce you to my cousin, Aaron. Aaron comes out from around the corner and says, did you really think I didn't have backup, Ian? Well, that decision was really bad. Then I pick up where the conversation with, so I suggest you come in quietly. Ian starts laughing. You and what army? I look at Aaron and then I shout out behind me, cloaks off, a quiet target. And Ian's face is a picture as each soldier and tanks pulls off their invisibility cloak and stand with their guns pointing at him. This army, Ian, as Aaron said, did you really think you won't have backup? Ian looked at me and then shouts, Lucinda, come here, I cut his sentence off. Don't try. We've come in through your back door. Got them out before you could even know. Aaron finishes off my sentence. You're alone. Now come with us, quickly and quietly, and if you run, so help me Irene, I will put you in the snow. At this I yell, all clear, stand down. Chase, cuffs please. After that, we cleared the house, taking a muffler into cuffs in connection with kidnapping. But before going, I felt a debt to that human Aaron was talking to me to, which, as Aaron tells me, she was once a pure-blooded wolf, but changed due to a forever potion. Because of this, I think, well, if I can help her in any way. I realise I can't, but then it snaps. Her wolf pack. She was the alpha female of a pure-blooded wolf pack. 6th of July, 2017. So with Chase and Everest in tow, we set off to find her wolf pack, which doesn't take as long as we thought. 29th of November, 2016. We found the wolf pack today. Well, rather, they found us. Here, I'll explain. As we walked into a clearing, I had stopped and turned to Everest and Chase to say, we are not alone. As soon as I finish that sentence, the wolves come bounding in from each direction. I turn to the first wolf who looks to be in charge. I say, "Look, we mean you no harm. We just want to know something." The wolf nods as if to say, "Yes, I'll hear your question. Thank you. Right. You're alpha female. If we helped her, maybe try and turn her into a werewolf, will you accept her back into your pack as the alpha female?" The first wolf cocks his head to one side and then nods. "Good. Come to the lodge later. We will try and help her until then." The wolf nods and leaves. We all, with all the wolves in tow, turn to Everest and Chase. "Back we go to the lodge, I guess." Chase replies, "I was sure that we're going to eat me there." I look surprised at him by his comment and say, "Not on my watch." And we all hightail it back to the lodge. 1st of December 2016. We are still figuring out how to make Hataya into a werewolf without using mine, Dax's or Aaron's ultimate powers. "This is hard," I say. "Well, the only way she is going to be a pure-blooded werewolf is if one of us uses our powers to transform her," Aaron says. "Aaron, you do it," I say back to Aaron. But, fine," Aaron stutters. "Wait, I got an idea on how to keep her alive. Mia, could you come here?" I shout. Mia arrives in the room and quickly explains what we are doing. "Now, Aaron, you have a choice. Eyes or teeth," I say to Aaron. "It's Hataya's choice," Aaron replies. "Teeth. And guys, just do it. My pack awaits me," Hataya says. "Dax, cover your ears," I say. After Dax covers his ears, I click my finger, and immediately Aaron becomes his wolf form. Oh my Aaron, he is cute. "Oh, go on, Aaron," I say. Aaron bites Hataya's arm, backs away, trying to come back from his wolf form. Poof. Hataya's wolf ears come out. "Nailed it," I yell. "Aaron, you lucky bastard." Dax congratulates Aaron, as Aaron collapses. "Mia, help!" Before I can finish my sentence, Mia was over him and already healing him. "He should be fine. Now, I'll go tell the others we can go home now," Mia says with her smooth voice. "Thanks, Mia." "Yep, that's fine. We'll just get Hataya back to her pack, and we'll follow up behind. Meet you back in Adventure Bay?" "I'll probably need to stay in Ocasas with Aaron for a couple of days." 6th of July, 2017. And here we are, now almost 6 months from the events on the mountain. Aaron is doing fine and is now a lieutenant commander in my navy, and visits often with his girlfriend Admiral. Zane and Gareth are much closer, well, as close as brothers can be. Our parents are much the wiser to the events on the mountain. Ian no longer has any memories of the ultimate bloodline, and the Mifla girl we cuffed has been in prison for the last 8 months doing a 3-year kidnapping charge. Also, I met my high school sweetheart Dottie, a female werewolf, and I asked her to marry me. She said yes, and is now the alpha female of our pack at home. So, we are all great here, and much, much happier. I thank you, Diary, for being there through the thick and thin. And with that, I guess we can all call this a happy ending for all. The end. That is it, guys. That is the end to a Life with Dax diary story. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, as I certainly did reading it. That's much better than Trenches of Suicide, I must say. So, yeah. Thank you all for joining me, and next story we have for next week is the Rescue Special Operations story. As always, guys, link in the description for Discord chat for the Rear Admiral Meerton chat group. Also, keep an eye out for other videos, like, I know coming up soon there is some Omsi 2 videos that I've planned on doing. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining us, and I will see you next time. Bye!